Hey, so do you feel like you're putting in all this effort into your work and connecting with people? So throwing yourself into uncomfortable situation over and over again to push yourself, but the harder you try, the more you don't make connections, okay? So the more effort you put in, the worse you feel about yourself after those interactions. Okay, so if this is something you experience, stick with me, because in this video, I want to help you understand why your efforts are going nowhere like that. What's going on underneath the surface so you can connect the dots and shift this. And when you want to connect with people, you can do it effortlessly and with ease. Let's not waste any time. Let's get into this right now. So if you're a part of our community, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Rubin, and this channel is dedicated to helping you reduce social anxiety, increase self-esteem, and feel worthy of love. So if that resonates with you, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell beside that so you know right when I release a new video. And if you want to connect with me on a more personal level, you can follow me on Instagram, and I'd love to hear from you on there. I also want to offer you a free masterclass. Link is below the video. In that video, I want to walk you through the step-by-step process to reduce that social anxiety, increase that self-esteem, and actually like what you see in the mirror. Okay, and so let's get right into this. The reason that you're not able to connect with people, build those relationships that's gonna really propel your career and your relationships forward, is because you don't intend to. The word is intention. You don't intend to, okay? And although it may seem like on the surface that you're putting in all this effort and putting in all this energy into building these connections, okay? You're unaware of the aspects of your personality that are actually dictating your experiences and whether those connections take place. And I want to help you understand, take a look at what's going on underneath the surface so that you can get off the hamster wheel. Okay, and so let's start by defining intention. Intention is everything. If you're not getting the results you want in life, the first thing that you want to do is start looking for intentions that you're unaware of. Okay, so what is intention? Intention is a quality of consciousness. Okay, intention is a quality of your awareness or the level of your self-awareness. Okay, intention is the depth of your awareness of yourself and the other person. It's the underlying motivation or reason for why you're doing what you're doing. And what you're most likely aware of and mistakenly identifying as an intention is actually an out-tension, okay? So what are some examples of out-tensions? I want to develop my personality. I want to develop my social skills. I want to connect with people, right? There's the one. I want to connect with people, get in shape. Everybody has these goals and they call them intentions. I intend to do these things, but those are actually out tensions. But remember, you want to get in touch with the underlying why, the underlying motivation, okay? The intention for why you're doing what you do. Why? Because the universe is going to reflect back to you what your intentions are, not what your out tensions. It's going to reflect back those intentions through people, okay? And the energy they give back to you, their reactions to you, the ways they respond to you is all going to be according to what your intentions are and how aware you are of what they actually are. Okay, because the majority of people are going after these out tensions: lose weight, build social skills, more personality, better career, more money, okay? All of these different things. They're going after these out tensions because the underlying intention is some sort of unhappiness. I want to increase, I want to feel happy. I want to feel worthy. That's what's really going on underneath the surface. And if you've been struggling with this, then I encourage you to book a call with me. I'm going to put a link below the video so that I can help you get crystal clear on what your true intentions are, where that's coming from. So when you decide to do something, for example, you decide to connect with someone, you're able to do it just like that because you have that level of self-awareness and you're able to create your experiences in alignment with the decisions that you make. So again, link is above the video and below the video as well. I encourage you to book that to learn more about how you can work with me. Okay, and I want to walk you through an example here so you can distinguish between out tension and intention, because your ability to distinguish between the two and have that level of self-awareness is going to dictate your results. And so oftentimes in our mentorship program, our students are working through social anxiety, right? Classic. Being in a conversation and being so stuck in their head, thinking of what to say next, right? The out tension is I want to connect with people. The out tension is I want to connect, build relationships, have some sort of a social life, have people to hang out with and share my life with. But remember, we want to go underneath the surface of that out tension and see what the underlying intention is and the reason why you maybe not be getting the expected results or outcome that you were hoping for, okay? And two tools here. Well, it's actually one tool, but there's a couple of ways that you can go about doing it. Is we're going to start with the out tension, and then we're going to start digging a little deeper with two questions. You can use why or what for. I encourage you to play with both. Okay, so you can ask yourself why or what for, or a combination of both depending on what works for you, okay? And so let's take a look at this example of one of our students. He really wanted to connect with people, and as he said, he wanted to have these flawless conversations. He wants to be able to think of what to say next so there's no awkward silences. Out tension, okay? I want to be able to connect with people, okay? So let's take a look. Remember, we're going to ask either why or what for in order to peel back the layers on the out tension to discover what the intention is. So I would ask, why do you need to have something to say next? Or what do you need to have something to say next for, okay? And the answer was, well, if I don't have anything to say next, it's going to get awkward, okay? And then we're going to keep going. Why and what for? We're going to keep digging back these layers, okay? So why do you need it to not be awkward, okay? What do you need it to not be awkward for, okay? Well, the answer then with my student was, because if it gets awkward, they're not going to like me and they're going to think I'm weird. So then we keep going. Why don't you want people to think you're weird? Or what do you not want people to think you're weird for? Okay. And then the answer was, well, they're not going to want to hang out with me. We keep going. Why do you want people to hang out with you? Okay. Or what do you want people to hang out with you for? Well, because I'm lonely. And then we keep going. Why don't you want to be lonely? What do you not want to be lonely for? Because I feel sad and I feel alone. Okay, so here we are at the underlying driver of this whole out tension, of this whole behavior of thinking of what's to say next. So I hope this is making sense and you're able to connect the dots here. The out tension of thinking of what to say next is a controlling way. It's a way to use people so that you don't feel sad and alone. Okay, and remember, it's your intentions that are reflected back to you, not your out tensions. Okay, so using people to not feel sad and alone is the true intentions. What's going to get reflected back to you? People making facial expressions that are rejecting you. Okay, people reacting to you, people distancing themselves from you. Okay, why? Because they're feeling used. Okay, and when this gets reflected back to you, people rejecting you, people distancing themselves from you, okay, your self-esteem is gonna plummet, and that's gonna give your inner critic so much fuel to beat up on you after the fact and convince you that there's something wrong with you. Okay, so what you have to do is purify your intention, okay? That deep sadness and aloneness, that need that's being unmet deep down inside you, nobody can meet that need for you, okay? No person or thing is going to fill that need. The only way that need can be filled is through you doing inner work and connecting with that deep sadness and aloneness that you're feeling on the inside. Nobody can save you, okay? Nobody can do this work for you. You have to meet this need yourself. Okay, and when you fill this need yourself inside, you become less needy. Okay, so think about it this way. When you have a full cup, when somebody's in a positive, full vibration, it's human nature to want to share that outward. Think about it. When you're in that flow state, you're feeling good about yourself, you want to get out there and connect with people. Okay, so that same need, that sadness and aloneness, okay, you want to start asking yourself, I have this need, okay, but I want to fill this need and I want to give that away first. How can I help other people feel less sad and alone? Okay, maybe it's an act of service, a generous act of service. Okay, maybe it's checking in on them. Maybe instead of thinking about what to say so you can be perceived a certain way, maybe you get curious about other people. You make them feel important. Okay, and the same principle applies, say, for example, if you want to be charismatic and you want to feel interesting, be interested in other people first. Okay? Know what the underlying intention is underneath that and then give that away first. Okay? The same goes for if you want to be listened to. You feel like people are talking over you. Okay? Well, listen to other people first. Make other people feel listened to. Give that away first. And I promise you, if you can give away the need that you have inside, if you can find a way to do the inner work and give that thing away, I promise it'll come back to you and more. So for example, you're feeling sad and alone, but you find a way to get in touch with that and not use other people to get that need met. And what you do is you start checking in and caring for other people. What's going to be reflected back to you is a bunch of people in your life who feel appreciated by you, who feel cared for by you. And because of that, they're going to want to care for you and appreciate you in return. They're going to want to listen to you, be curious about you, be interested in you in return, okay? But you have to give it away first. If you don't, you're just gonna have all of these people in your life who don't really listen to each other. They're all trying to think of what to say next, and nobody's actually connected with each other. It's just a mirror reflection of, remember, your underlying intentions. So keep searching inward, guys. Keep searching inward. Keep peeling back the layers on that. Keep using that tool. Going deeper with the why and the what for, and maybe the combination of both. And you will realize very quickly you have the power, you have the ability to connect with people at will. You just have to change your approach up a little bit. Okay, again, I encourage you to book that call so you can learn more about how to work with me. And I highly recommend you take that masterclass to learn that step-by-step process for reducing social anxiety, increasing self-esteem, and how to feel lovable. And if you found the video helpful, please like and subscribe. If you're still with me, really appreciate you staying with me all this time. Really hope you found the video helpful. Here's some other videos that you can check out next, and I will see you soon.